the past 12 months that I've had the AMEX Platinum card, I've been able to earn over 1 million AMEX membership points. And in today's video, I'm going to take you through step by step and talk about all the different methods that I have used in order to earn all those points so you can incorporate the same strategy. AMEX membership points are the holy grail of frequent flyer points within Australia because unlike Qantas and Velocity, you can transfer your AMEX points to 12 different airline programs. Because of the flexibility that this gives you, it means that you can increase your chances at actually using your points and getting a reward seat. And while the benefits of having AMEX membership points are obvious, one thing that always trips people up is how do we go about earning them? The most common objection that I get is that my daily spending is not enough to make earning AMEX membership points worthwhile. And it makes sense because if you're just a normal person and you're spending just a few $100s every single week, it's going to take you years before you actually earn enough points to redeem them on a business class flight. Now, before I get into the nitty-gritty details, if these videos are helpful to you, remember to like, comment, and subscribe so I know that this sort of content is helpful. With that in mind, let's get straight into the video. Let's start with the biggest strategy to earn a lump sum of points all at once. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is sign-up bonus offers. If you don't already have an AMEX card, then one of these sign-up bonus offers is going to unlock a large amount of points for you in a very short amount of time. Depending on the promo that's running at the time and the card that you're signing up for, you can earn between 100 to 300,000 AMEX membership points just by signing up for the right deal. Now, something to mention about these sign-up bonus point offers if you are considering getting an AMEX card is that it is highly targeted. If you go onto the AMEX site using your normal browsing history, you'll be eligible for one offer. If you go incognito mode, there's a high chance you'll be eligible for a different offer. And if you get sent an affiliate code, there's a good probability that you're probably going to unlock a third different type of offer as well. In my experience with the AMEX Platinum card, these offers usually are between 200 to 300,000 points. And in my experience, the way that you're going to unlock the most amount of points is going to be through an affiliate link. For the AMEX Platinum card, you'll want to look for offers around that 250 to 300,000 bonus membership points. And for lower tier cards like the AMEX Explorer card, aim for about 150,000 membership points. If you are interested in getting the AMEX Platinum card, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll see if I've got a high offer for you. Now, something important to mention is that if you are someone who churns credit cards frequently, I wouldn't recommend churning through AMEX cards just because I have noticed that the trend is that they are starting to crack down. Even though I've had 3 different types of AMEX cards, I have tried to apply for different types of AMEX cards throughout the years, only to be denied. Previously, before I settled on the AMEX Platinum card, I did churn cards pretty regularly, and I think that AMEX are starting to notice that and crack down. So if you are someone who is churning credit cards frequently, you may have a difficult time getting approval. Something to mention is that it might be easier for you to get the AMEX Platinum card because it is a charge card and it is different to how a typical credit card works. I won't spend too much time on the sign-up bonuses because a lot of you probably already have an AMEX card if you have been paying attention to my past videos. So moving on from sign-up bonuses, the next way that you can unlock a large chunk of points in a very short amount of time is by doing AMEX referrals. I love that American Express have the option for you to refer family and friends and for them to receive bonus points, and you will also receive bonus points. This is one of the most underrated strategies to earn a lot of points in a very short amount of time, and it is absolutely essential that I max out my referral limit every single year with AMEX. If you have a personal card, your max referral limit will be about 300,000 points that you can do every single year. A business card will be a bit more. I think it maxes out at about 20 million points. So what does a typical referral offer look like? If you have the AMEX Platinum card, the person that you're referring will typically earn between 250 to 300,000 bonus membership points. And once they're approved for the card, you'll receive somewhere between 50 to 75,000 bonus points. This limit does reset every single year, which is amazing. And you might be wondering, is it worthwhile getting the business card if you're going to refer a lot more people and increase that referral limit? I personally have the business card and the personal card, and in my experience, the personal card has better offers for for you to refer people to. And in my experience, even though you can refer people to the personal card from the business card, if you're a holder of the business card, the promo offer that you can refer people to the personal card is far worse than what it's going to be if you have the personal card. If I was referring someone to the personal card and I'm holding the personal card, I've usually been able to refer people to sign up and unlock 275,000 bonus points. But when I'm referring them to the personal card from my business card account, I've only been able to refer them at about 200,000 points. And to be honest, if they're only going to unlock 200,000 points from your affiliate link, that's probably going to be lower than what they could get themselves if they just went on the American Express website. So to summarize so far, we've got the sign up bonus point offer, which if you're getting the American Express Platinum card, you can typically get 250 to 300,000 points. You've then got your 300,000 points referral limit that you can do every single year. The third thing that I would do is optimize every single dollar in your lifestyle to earn AMEX membership points. Now, most people are just using their American Express card on places that accept AMEX. This means that they're not using their AMEX on a lot of purchases that they otherwise could be. But you might be thinking, what do we do when AMEX is not accepted? Now, if you're out in the shops and they don't accept AMEX, there's very little that you can do. And to be honest, it's probably not worthwhile if that expense is under $100. But there is probably a good chance that you are spending thousands of dollars on different credit cards because they don't accept AMEX. That would make a substantial difference to your points balance if you were earning AMEX points by using your AMEX card. And the way we can bypass companies that don't accept American Express is by using an app called Snip. Snip allows you to use your AMEX to pay companies that don't usually accept American Express. Snip acts as a third-party processor, meaning you're paying Snip and Snip will then pay the company that you're trying to pay. You'll earn full membership points on these spends as opposed to not earning any when they don't accept American Express. This is particularly helpful for paying government bills such as rental bonds or tax bills or BAS bills. Homeowners can pay body corporate and strata fees by using a different website called Deft. Deft is very similar, but it's pretty much just a payment processor that does accept AMEX to pay those strata rates. Now, there is a downside from using Snip and Deft, and that is that there's going to be a payment processing fee. Depending on the type of transaction, this surcharge will be somewhere between 1.29% and up to 2.2%. And some of you may balk at paying the surcharge in order to unlock these points. Now, in order for you to understand why we pay this surcharge, let's use an example. Say, for example, a business class flight from Sydney to Los Angeles would typically cost $10,000 in cash. But if you've been following this channel for a while, you know you can book that same flight for 108,000 Qantas points and about $350 in taxes. When we do the maths, roughly speaking, that's going to unlock between 9 to 10 cents worth of value for every point that you redeem on flights like this. That means if you're buying these points at 1.29 to 2.2 cents for every point that you're buying, you're going to get almost 5 times that value. Now, it's very important to understand what you're going to use the points for, because if you're redeeming your points on gift cards and you're redeeming them at 1 to 2 cents worth of value, then paying that surcharge is not going to make any sense. Paying this surcharge will only make sense if you're going to redeem your points on long-haul international business or first-class flights. The other thing that I like to think of is the opportunity cost. This means if I don't have the points, the odds of me personally paying $10,000 to fly business class on a flight for 15 hours from Sydney to Los Angeles is virtually zero. I cannot justify paying $10,000 to fly business class when I'm probably going to be asleep for most of that flight anyway. But if I do have these points, which I can unlock by paying this surcharge, this does unlock an opportunity that otherwise wouldn't have been possible. Now, depending on your own strategy, this could unlock hundreds of thousands or even millions of points for you every single year, depending on your lifestyle. Now, we can optimize our lifestyle all we want, but the reality is most people aren't spending hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars on their expenses every single year. The way that we make this strategy really get ahead is if we have a business. If we have a business and we have clients that need us to purchase different things, a business will allow you to skyrocket your points balance. Now, this strategy isn't going to be for everyone, but if you can nail it, it will basically unlock an unlimited points glitch. Now, the business that we are ideally after is a business that has to purchase some sort of product or service and earn membership points by using your American Express on that expense, but ultimately gets reimbursed from a client for that expense. For example, if we were a builder and we had to purchase $10,000 worth of stock, that client would be reimbursing us that $10,000 worth of stock because it would be factored into the sale price. Another example of this would be if you had a marketing agency and the client is paying you to run ads, you would link your credit card to run those ads, so you're earning the points on that expense. All of these expenses being reimbursed from the clients. Now, obviously, if there's any additional charges for using your credit card that there otherwise wouldn't have been, that should not be paid for by the client. That would be paid from yourself or the business. But if we refer to the maths that I previously talked about, often paying a surcharge is worth it if it's going to unlock a $10,000 business class flight. You'll have to get creative, think about the industry that you're in. How can you optimize the business expenses so that you can earn points? If you're an employee, it is going to be very difficult because the chances are your boss is doing this exact same system and earning millions of points from their business. I hope this does get you thinking though that if you did have a business, you can skyrocket your points balance. So let's recap what we've talked about. The first thing we did was getting the right sign up bonus point offer, which will unlock between 250 to 300,000 membership points right off the bat. From here, we can max out our referral limit, assuming we're getting the personal platinum card. That's going to be 300,000 points every year. We're then going to optimize our lifestyle by using our American Express card on every single dollar that we spend. We're going to use apps like Snip and Deft so we can pay our rent, body corporate rates, and tax on our credit card. Then finally, we should work towards getting a business that will help us skyrocket our points balance. If you put all of these systems together, you can earn millions of AMEX membership points every single year. Now, if you've got a bunch of AMEX membership points and you want to know how to best use them, check the links in the description or some of my other videos where I talk about how you can use them to fly business and first class. That is all for today's video. I will see you in the next one.